call is now being recorded.
Good day, dear students. Today we are going to look into topic 2 integration, and the subtopic is 2.3 techniques of integration. The technique that we are going to focus in this video is solving integral of rational function by means of decomposition into partial fractions. So since they are talking about rational function, so this will be involving a fraction, either fx over gx, or it could be also a constant over fx, but as long as it's a rational function. So by means of decomposition into partial fraction, so partial fractions are only when we have polynomial. So we can't do partial fraction for other functions. We can only do partial fraction when it is involving polynomial. Okay, now let's look at example 11. Okay, so example 11 is integration by partial fraction. So before we go to example 11, please make sure to look back into your lecture notes for semester 1 on types of fraction, for partial fraction, where we have proper and improper fraction. Make sure to revise on how to detect proper and improper fraction and the three types of factors that we have, which are linear factor, repeated linear factor, and quadratic that cannot be factorized. So we have given the notes here on proper fraction, okay, and linear factors, also proper fraction with repeated factors, and also proper fraction is quadratic that cannot be factorized. So you can look back into our lecture notes. Now let's see how to answer example 11. So example 11 is a rational function 7 over x squared plus x minus 12 dx. So we would like to use partial fraction to solve this question. So to be able to use partial fraction, first we need to write this express 7 over x squared plus x minus 12 as partial fraction. To express this as partial fraction, first we need to check whether the given quadratic can be factorized or cannot be factorized. So this quadratic can be factorized as 7 over x plus 4 multiply x minus 3. So since this quadratic can be factorized, we will recognize the factor as linear factors. Both factors are linear factors. How to write linear factors as partial fraction? A over x plus 4 plus b over x minus 3. Okay. Next, to be able to uh, find the value of a and b, we will equate the denominator, where 7 over x plus 4 multiply x plus 3 is the same as a multiply x minus 3, b multiply x plus 4, divide by x plus 4 multiply x minus 3. Okay, so now we are going to find the value of a and b by equating the numerator. So we can equate the numerator because the denominator is the same. So 7 is equals to a multiply x minus 3 plus b multiply x plus 4. Now to find a and b, we will use the method substitute with a proper value, and the proper values are the root of your equation. One of the root is 3 and another root is negative 4. So what happens when we substitute 3? We will be able to find the value of b. So 7 is 7b, b is 1. What happens when you substitute negative 4? We will be able to find the value of a. So a is negative 1. Okay. Once you get the value of a and b, we are able to write this as partial fraction. 7 over x plus 4 multiply x plus 3 is the same as negative 1 over x plus 4 plus 1 over x minus 3. So why we are interested to write this as partial fraction? Multiplication can be changed into addition. That's when we are able to integrate. Now, the questions that we want to answer is actually integration of 7 over x square plus x minus 12 dx is the same as integration of 7 over x plus 4 multiply x plus dx, x plus 3 dx, which is the same as integrating negative 1 over x plus 4 plus x minus 3 dx. Now what happens when we integrate negative 1 over x plus 4? So this is a special case where x plus 4 is power 1. So the answer here is negative ln x plus 4 plus ln x minus 3 plus c. Of course, we can simplify our answer. So it will be best to write your answer in the simplest form as ln x plus 3 by using law of logarithm. Ln x minus 3 divided by x plus 4 plus c. You can write it as a simplest form. Okay, students, so that's how you use partial fraction to solve integral involving rational, which is a polynomial function. Okay, so please go through the partial fraction so that you can answer questions involving partial fraction in a better way. Okay, so that's all for this video. Thank you.